Next in Pisces is class Osteichthyes. Break the word. Osteo word is for bones. So we are going to find bony endoskeleton. Now these are fishes only. What we have to pay attention towards is the points of differences that we have in the case of Osteichthyes from Chondrichthyes. Rest otherwise all the characteristics would be same, that they would have a streamlined body. They would be present in both marine and fresh water. So one thing that is different, they would be present in both marine and fresh water conditions. We do have, you would see the example of pterophyllum, that is the angelfish you find in aquariums mostly. There is bony endoskeleton, first point of difference. Otherwise it was cartilaginous endoskeleton. Here we are going to have bony endoskeleton. There we had the gills which were separate and there was no operculum. Over here there would be 4 pairs of gills which would be covered by an opening, flap like opening, that is known as operculum. Now the scales over there were placoid scales. Over here we have ctenoid or cycloid scales that you find over here. Clearly visible scales are there, and just also I would give you the example when we see its body plan. The fertilization is usually external, contrary to the fertilization that was internal in the case of Chondrichthyes. They are oftenly oviparous and development is direct. They lay eggs instead of giving birth to their young ones. Now there is another point of difference between class Osteichthyes that you have to remember is that the mouth over here lies terminal mouth. So that is another point of difference, that the mouth happens to be terminal. Moreover, in order to regulate the buoyancy, they have air bladder that is present, which was not present in the case of shark like fishes, and they had to swim. That means these fishes are going to float. Now we have to consider the arrangement of fins, and we see that supposedly this is the lateral line, that is the central line passing through the structure of a fish. See, the ventral mouth is there, without eyelid, eye are present. There is a pectoral fin that is located, the pelvic fin that is located, claspers will not be present over here. There is a dorsal fin, pectoral fin, anal fin are present, the other one is adipose fin, and last one is the caudal fin or the tail fin. This is the actual arrangement of Osteichthyes. When you are asked about Osteichthyes, please give the example of seahorse. Now what is seahorse? We often think that it must be some sort of insect or it would be a mollusk, and as the name is quite misleading, it is not a horse. Horse is a mammal. Seahorse is a fish, and the name for that fish is hippocampus. Okay, that is the seahorse. Then we have the example of Exocetus, that is the flying fish. Then we have the aquarium fish, that is Pterophyllum. Then we have examples of Betla, Rohu, so many fishes are there, as many as you can count. So the fish, this class Osteichthyes is going to have lot many examples. You need to learn these 3 and as many more you can according to your caliber of remembering things. So this is all about class Osteichthyes. What is important over here in this class is that you need to know the point of differences according to which the classes are being made. Which classes? Class Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. How the class Chondrichthyes fish would be different from Osteichthyes, we have seen those points, and the basic points whichever we are not discussing, like in the phylum non-chordates we used to discuss whether it is coelomate, it is triploblastic, symmetry. We are very much clear that this entire phylum chordata is going to have all those 4 characteristics. What we are paying attention to is that what are the higher levels of classification, higher characteristics that according to which the classification could be made.